Welcome to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Roadrunner Basketball is a sports exclusive of State Fair Community College, Sedalia, Missouri. This webcast and all Roadrunner sports can be found at sfccmoroadrunners.com. Now, Roadrunner Basketball with the voice of the Roadrunners, Al McCurdy.
Good evening, everyone, from the Davis Center on the campus of State Fair Community College. Junior college basketball on a Friday night. State Fair men 0-1 on the season. Take on the Central Methodist JVs here tonight as the Friday night crowd continues to file in. David Rohrback is alongside, and David, last night State Fair took it on the chin against Missouri Baptist JV, so they're looking for a good win here tonight to bounce back.
Yeah, like I said, I'll need a bounce-back win and just need to improve in all phases.
So State Fair looking to get back in the winning ways. We're going to have the starting lineups here and the national anthem. Public address announcer tonight is Doug Sokolowski, and he will have the starting lineups as well as we'll enjoy our national anthem here from the Davis Center. State Fair will look to start all newcomers here tonight, and we'll go over those starting lineups here in just a moment. As we see Luke Raymer down on the floor, going to play the guitar. We're going to have a instrumental Star Spangled Banner here from the Davis Center. David Rohrback will be in the background playing the bongo. You'll hear that as well. And so, folks from the Davis Center, let's pause right now and enjoy our national anthem. And the national anthem from the Davis Center. Luke Raymer, and didn't catch the name of the other young man playing a nice rendition of our national anthem here. Let's take a look at our starting lineups here for this ball game. State Fair taking on the Central Methodist JVs here tonight. And for State Fair, Elijah Bernstein gets a call, the point guard freshman, 6 foot, out of Missouri City, Texas. Jules McCoy, a sophomore guard, 6'4", from Fort Washington, Maryland, in the starting lineup for Coach Brown. Jabril Ndai, the redshirt freshman, 6'8", will patrol the paint, and Jabril is out of Mount Dora, Florida. Dalton Gayman is a freshman, make it a forward sophomore, 6'7", from Nevada, Missouri. And Devon Ellis, 6'6", freshman from Chicago, Illinois. That is the starters for Matt Brown. his ball club here tonight. And for Central Methodist JV, they will start Jermaine Booker, a 6'3" sophomore guard from Liberty, Missouri. Luke Green is a freshman, 6 foot from Boonville, Missouri in the starting lineup. Austin Prater, a freshman, 6'7" out of St. Louis, Missouri underneath. Cannon Schutte, a freshman, 6'6" from Old Monroe, Missouri. And rounding out the starting lineup for Brian Adams, the head coach of the JV ball club is Tanner Lanes, a freshman, 6'5" from Harrisburg, Missouri. That is your starters for State Fair and for Central Methodist here tonight. As you're looking at the floor here at the Davis Center, State Fair will be in the white uniforms, trimmed out in Roadrunner blue. Central Methodist will be in the dark traveling green, trimmed out in whites. As the keys in the ball game, David.
I think you just got to get off to a good start, and you have to do a better job of defending a three-point shot, because typically the JV teams are going to be undersized and try to use the outside shot to stay in the game. That's kind of what Missouri Baptist did, and they were successful because they shot the ball well from all over the floor. So you just got to defend, defend, defend.
So we're ready to go. We hope you enjoyed tonight on Roadrunner Hoops. Ball's up in the air and controlled by the Eagles, and they will work it from right to left and will set up shop against State Fair's man-to-man pressure. A quick three from the outside, no good. Down with the rebound. Scooting to the right side's Bernstein. Bullet pass into the corner. Gaiman drives baseline, puts it up strong. Too strong, and down with the rebound, slamming down hard. And there's going to be an official timeout. And going down hard was Nathan Mertz, the freshman, 6 foot out of Barnhart, Missouri, and he's going to try to walk it off. Dalton Gaiman went on the baseline and shot one over the basket, and on the backside was the rebound there by Nathan Mertz, and he went down hard.
Horace Bush will come in for this substitution.
State Fair will inbounds the basketball. Gaiman at the top from a screen, spinning there. Baseline shot from 15, rolls in and out, no good by Ellis, and a rebounding foul will be called underneath. Now to go against State Fair. Just underway, 30 seconds in, and no score. State Fair and Central Methodist JVs here tonight. Crowd continues to file in on a Friday night. And a quick turnover there by the Eagles, and State Fair will toss it in.
The Roadrunners employed some pressure there, and they were able to force the turnover.
Fresh 20 on the clock. State Fair tosses it in. Gaiman has it, has a screen, pulls up on the 15-foot lane, and no good, out of bounds. It goes back to Central Methodist. State Fair 0 for 3 from the field here in the early going. State Fair with token pressure. Lanes with it, gets across the timeline. Guarded closely there by Ellis. Baseline, it goes up and under. Bullet pass into the corner. A three launched up by Prater is no good. Backside rebound up and in as it goes in. As Luke Green at 6 foot with the offensive board puts it in. Central Methodist on top, 2-0. Gaiman has it on the right wing. Looks for Ellis. Round the horn against this man-to-man pressure. 13 to shoot for the Roadrunners. Driving in, a lean and a float, no good. Rebound is pulled out by Tanner Lanes, and 1 and out for State Fair. Lanes has it, goes to the right wing, finds Green, leans, hangs, shoots one, too strong, but the offensive board back up and in as Schutte gets it in, and State Fair down by 4. State Fair out-rebounded that time on the defensive end. Ellis has it from a screen, pulls up. Shot put up by McCoy, no good. Rebound battled up. Gaiman down with it momentarily. Saved in the corner. That time nicely by Schutte. Back the other way come the Eagles, up by 4. Under 18 to go here in this first half of play. Over the top 3 ball by Lanes, no good. Rebound, 1 and out. Here comes State Fair. Racing down is Bernstein. Gives it up on the right baseline. Bounced out. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay with State Fair. There's a timeout on the floor. 17:44 to go in this first half of play. Our score is Central Methodist 4, State Fair nothing as we go to a break here on the home of the road.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
State Fair with the basketball as we resume play here. 17:44 left in this first half of play. Roadrunners yet to score. Top side, McCoy goes to Ellis, spins there, and he's cut off. In die with the basketball into the lineup. Ball fake McCoy, nowhere to go, out to Ellis. 7 to shoot for State Fair this time. Ellis looking for some room, 3 to shoot. Driving hard, hop, skip, scoop, glass, no good. Rebound is pulled out. And there is 6-foot Luke Green again. He is everywhere here tonight. Lanes, ball fake, now drives, hangs, shoots, and he scores over the top. Lanes has his first 2. State Fair down by half a dozen. Zara Smith into the lineup for the first time, handling the basketball, goes right side. Now Ellis at the top. State Fair having trouble here with this man-to-man pressure. Gaiman pulls it up, left-handed scoop, not there, fouled, and it's rejected out of bounds. In there defensively that time was Austin Prater, the 6'7" freshman out of St. Louis.
Bernstein back in the game for the Roadrunners. Sorry, Al.
State Fair will toss it in. Wide open. Ellis shoots and scores. Roadrunners cut the lead in half. Now steal. A 2-on-1 ensues. Gaiman drives, shoots, scores. A 5-0 run, and State Fair within 1. So points off of turnovers is what State Fair is looking for as they're going to ramp up their defense here. Lanes has it on the left wing. Will set up some play against this man-to-man pressure against State Fair. Driving hard, has a seam, puts it up, and scores. Let's see if they give the basket in one, or it's a walk.
I think it's on the floor, Al.
A foul on the floor. That time, though, Bush had a lane, and just the foul saved the 2, and the Eagles will toss it in. .20 on the shot clock. As it goes out to Prater. Fires a 3. Bangs the rim. No good. Rebound up and no good that time by Seabaugh as he got the offensive board. State Fair, though, gets the ball back. Bullet pass in the corner. Ellis spins. Kicks it back out. Driving hard. Gives it up. Out of bounds it goes. And a turnover for State Fair.
Roadrunners are going to apply some token pressure.
State Fair trails 6-5. 15-10 to go in this first half of play. Right corner to Prater. Finds some help at the top. Goes to Green. Loses the handle. Now on the floor. A scum ensues and a tie ball is going to be called. And good sportsmanship that time by Austin Prater helps one of the Roadrunners up.
Abu was down there to force the jump ball for the Roadrunners.
That's what you like to see, David, is aggressive play defensively. Scrappy team. Get the turnovers and then score. Ellis in the corner. Off a dish, not there. Green with it. He wants to run coast to coast. Drives hard, shoots. It's C-ball instead. And he throws it up over the backboard. And out of bounds it goes.
Dalton Gaiman back in the contest for the Roadrunners.
State Fair looking for the lead. Down by 1. 14.5 to go in the first half of play. Underneath Gaiman has a triple team. Puts it up with the left hand, and he scores. Nice move by Dalton Gaiman. The freshman make it the sophomore 6'7" out of Nevada, Missouri. State Fair with their first lead of the night. 7-6 is our score. Nearly a steal. Now it is steal. Bernstein has it. A one-on-one. Puts it up. Left-hand scoop. Oh, goal that time. Rebound is pulled down by Prater. And again, looking for points after turnovers. Ball up and nice fake that time by Flies. And Rudy gets it to go down. State Fair now trails by 1. McCoy dribbled down now. Underneath, scoop, it goes. Left-handed drive goes in. Ellis, make it now Abu. Abu gets his first 2. State Fair back on top, 9-8. A trip, nearly a steal. Now the ball on the floor. Bodies engaged. Picked up all alone underneath. Shot is good as Flies puts it up and in. He's got 4 quickly. And State Fair trails by 1, 10-9 is our score. 13-10 left in this first half. State Fair down by 6 one time. Now back and forth. Down by 1. Nearly a steal. Nice denial that time by Prater. Back the other way come the Eagles with a 1-point lead. Booker back into the lineup. And he has the basketball at the logo. Prater right wing. Looks for a screen. Cross court. Underneath wide open. Up and under. A reverse shot rejected that time. Bernstein there for the denial. Back the other way, a 1-on-3. Driving up left-handed scoop, not there. And down with the rebound, is pulled out by Seaball. State Fair again looking for points after turnovers, couldn't convert. The save, it goes out to Prater. 10-9, Central Methodist JV holding on by 1. Prater over the top, 3-ball. No good, Gaiman down with the rebound. And the sophomore out of Nevada, dribbling the basketball to the right side, finds Czar Smith, and State Fair will hold it up. And sets something up. Gaiman, lefty, puts it up, scores a 3-ball. Gaiman now with 7 points in the ball game. And
30-second timeout.
A 30-second timeout gives us a chance to take a break as well. State Fair leads by their largest margin of the ball game of 2. 12-10 is our score. 11:49 left here in the first half.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
11:49 left in the first half. State Fair with a 2-point lead. Roadrunners are in the white, and Missouri, the Central Methodist Ball Club, is in the dark green here tonight, their JV ball club. Flies underneath, bad pass, turnover. Number 3 on the night for the Eagles. Back the other way, State Fair looks for something good as Gaiman is cut off at the right baseline. Smith. Nothing there. Back to Smith will set it up. Czar Smith, freshman out of Woolbridge, Virginia. The lineup right at the beak. Drives hard. Hop, skip, slams it up, tries to pass it up. Bad pass, turnover for State Fair. Number 2 of the night. And back come the Eagles with a chance to tie the ball game, if not grab the lead here. State Fair by 2. Green back into the lineup. Bounce pass it goes. Baseline right. Shot put up is scores. Nice jumper that time is put up by Cannon Schutte. And we're tied at 12. McCoy on the right wing. Gaiman again for State Fair. Leads the way with 7 of the State Fair's 12 points. Back door. Pass just a little bit too strong. Turnover for the Roadrunners. Green wide open, a 3. Back too far and over the rim. Abu down with a rebound. Finds Smith as he races to the right side. Cross-court pass. Skip it outside. Hop, skip, back out to Smith. Launches a 3. Good. Czar Smith now with his first 3 ball. The 6'3" freshman out of Woodbridge, Virginia on the scoreboard. State Fair by 3. Booker tries to dump it in. He does. And a nice seam. And they're wide open. And shooting it back in is Cannon Schutte. He's got 4.
Coach Brown like a timeout to discuss.
And maybe a little defensive lapse there. 9:50 to go in the first half. State Fair leads it by 1. Let's go to a break here.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
9:50 to go in this first half of play. David, your thoughts so far the first half?
It's kind of a back and forth half. Neither team has been able to get any sustained offensive rhythm.
State Fair unofficially with 4 turnovers in the first half of play, and same for the Eagles. And State Fair has had a chance on a couple of occasions to get some points off of turnovers and threw the ball away. So be working on that here tonight.
They're checking something at the scores table. A shot clock issue would appear. It's stuck on 30 as they send both teams back to their benches.
Oh, that happens early season. Now Darren Paneer will go over and check. Gary Myers on the score there on the clock. 9:50 to go with a pause in the action here at the Davis Center. State Fair leads at 15-14. Roadrunners got down in this ball game early, 6-0. Went on a 5-0 run. And then the game has been back and forth since then as the lead has changed hands from then on. State Fair's led in scoring by Dalton Gaiman's 7 points. A 3-ball put up by Zero Smith moments ago. The only 3-ball, actually that is the third 3 for State Fair here tonight. Host of ball players for Central Methodist on the scoring column. Cannon Schutte with 4. Luke Green has a 2-ball here tonight. And Rudy Flies has 4 points too as well. We're working on the shot clock here. And as they continue, let's take a break here.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy. We do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners! Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
And a hand for Dr. Bates in the house. The new president of State Fair Community College, Doug Sokolowski, the PA announcer here tonight with that acknowledgement. You think we're going to play this ball game without a shot clock, David?
I think it'd be difficult to. I thought Coach Panera went back to the office looking for something.
Not sure what that was called, but some.
Is that are we going to have Jeff Mays do the a vocal shot clock, like under 10?
Okay, this is a first in my experience.
That's two first on the evening.
Well, Jeff Mays, he's going to multitask here tonight, as we had a malfunction on the shot clock, so we'll continue as best we can, and we'll see how this goes. Jeff Mays, a former official himself, so he understands what the situation is.
He also served as a Legion coach and a high school baseball coach in his stellar career.
Okay, here we go with a manual shot clock. State Fair with a basketball from Gaiman. It goes underneath. Ndai has it. Can't go outside Gaiman. Dump it back into Ndai. Bad pass turnover. And it's picked out of there by Schutte. State Fair with that 1-point lead in jeopardy here. State Fair with their first, make it now their fourth turnover of the night. 9:20 left in this first half of play. Pulled up, 15-footer by Green. No good, nothing but State Fair Roadrunners for the rebound. And Gaiman gets the credit for that one. Out to the right side to Smith. Gaiman with a charge is called. Put the elbow out there, and the official right in front of you, David, you're going to get the call. That's the first on Dalton Gaiman here tonight.
Ellis back in the game for the Roadrunners. He'll replace Dalton Gaiman. And I thought I heard the officials say the shot clock's back. We're good, so we'll see.
Yep, you're right. There he goes. So I'll bet Jeff is disappointed. Couldn't yell out 10 seconds. It's ready. State Fair down, up by one. Maybe down. Booker drives in. Rejected that time nicely. Coming in was Ndai. Back the other way. State Fair on a 3-on-3. A pull-up three ball from the left side. Bangs to the rim, off to the right side, and out of bounds it goes. And a quick shot that time by McCoy, and it just couldn't finish. And State Fair now back on defense, still up by one. 15-14 is our score. Mertz with the basketball. Was hurt early in this ball game. Good to see him back out on the floor. Booker, hop, skip, dish it off the right side to Green. Dump it inside. Shot is Schutte, puts it up baseline, good. 6 points for Cannon Schutte. And back on top go the Eagles, 16-15. Driving underneath, outside it goes. To the top, Nida Bernstein. A quick guard, drives hard, kick outside. Ellis can't go. 12 to shoot for State Fair, working the ball around patiently here. 8 minutes left in the first half. Ellis thought about it, 4 to shoot. And walking on the baseline, getting it tied up. Shot clock's going to go off. And good defense that time by the Eagles, and State Fair unable to get the shot off. And State Fair with 5 turnovers here.
Token pressure for the Roadrunners coming up the floor.
Booker beats that with a dribble. State Fair down by 1. The Eagles looking for more. Green from a screen gives it up. Prater shoots a deep 3, won't fall. Rebound Bernstein off the floor. Here comes State Fair trying to grab the lead here. Bernstein off to the left wing. Now we'll set it up. Prater on him. Mismatch height-wise. Rips it to the right side to McCoy. Driving hard underneath Jones. Puts it up and misses. And down with the rebound. The Eagles, ball's loose now. Picked up by Schutte. Back the other way comes Green. He has numbers. Hop, skip, left-handed scoop goes in. A nice runner that time by Luke Green. He's got 4. State Fair down by 3. .648 left. Central Methodist on defense, up by 3. State Fair looking for something good here. And a reach in and a foul is going to be called on Austin Prater.
Tizere Smith back in the game for the Roadrunners, along with Dalton Gaiman.
So State Fair will toss it in. 20 on the shot clock. 6:41 left in this first half. State Fair trails by 3. Inbounds it comes. From Bernstein, it goes out to Ellis at the top. State Fair works its offense. Gaiman has it. Cut off at the right wing. Again, State Fair unable to get a shot off last time. Looking for something here. 5 to shoot. And an offbeat runner goes down. Nicely done by Jules McCoy. His first 2 of the ball game saves the day as the shot clock was waning down. State Fair down by 1, up and under. Reverse shot not there that time by Flies. Down with the rebound. State Fair looks for the lead. Driving hard right side Smith. Throws it hard outside. Gaiman open, doesn't take it. Bernstein back to Gaiman. State Fair will reverse it. Around on the perimeter, driving hard, hop, skip, and a foul on the floor. As Jules McCoy tried hard for the penetration and fouled on the floor, as that is team foul number 2 on State Fair, actually on Central Methodist. State Fair, though, will toss it in. Ellis finds to the left wing. McCoy drives hard. From Bernstein, top the key. McCoy, no good. From Czar Smith, not there. Steal by Gaiman. Over to Ellis, spins on the right baseline, throws up glass, good. Devon Ellis has 5, and State Fair on top by 1. Prater to retaliate, and his 3 won't fall. Back the other way, Smith drives hard. Bernstein, no look, back to Smith, fires the 3. And it grabs nothing but air on the backside. Rebound by Prater. State Fair, David, maybe a little quick on the shot there.
Yeah, a little quicker than what I'm sure Coach Brown was looking for.
There's one on the baseline, no good with the left-handed scoop, not there. Bernstein on the drive. Finger roll up. Rejected off the backboard nicely. Back under as Prater with a nice defensive move. There's a foul underneath, though, against the Eagles. And I think Prater's going to pick that up. And to the free throw line being fouled for State Fair is Devon Ellis. 6'6" freshman out of Chicago for State Fair. That is the first free throw for the Roadrunners here tonight. Under 5 to go. State Fair by 2. And still a scoreboard problem here. Now they're going to waive that, and Ellis will shoot the second of 2. Ellis 1 out of 2. Eagles down with a rebound. State Fair with a 2-point lead. Booker. And Central Methodist JV is looking to tie it up here. 4:45 to go, first half of play. Bush looking for a screen. Out of bounds it goes. And a turnover. Not many tonight for the Eagles. That's number 4, State Fair with the basketball. Roadrunners trying to add to their 2-point lead. Point guard, Elijah Bernstein with it. Jones with it to the left side. State Fair working against this man-to-man pressure. Bernstein over the top. A 3-ball drains it from the left corner. And Bernstein's first triple of the night. The guard nails a 3. State Fair by 5 at 23-18. Lanes at the top will shoot over the top for 3. Hits the rim, boxed out real nicely that time is Abu. Down it goes. State Fair likes to run with a basketball, and McCoy lays it up and in.
Timeout, Central Methodist.
And a nice 5-0 run here for State Fair as the Eagles call timeout. 3:50 to go in the first half of play. State Fair with their largest lead of 7, 25-18. As we go to a break, stay with us here on the home of the Roadrunners.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch the Roadrunners online at SFCCMORoadrunners.com.
Well, 3:50 to go in this first half. David, a little run here by State Fair.
It was nice to see him pick up the tempo and maybe use some athleticism.
They certainly did, and State Fair, with their quickness, creating points after turnovers, up by 7. Booker. Ball is on the floor. It's kicked. Going to call a foul on Booker. Gets the foul. And a reach in, a nice turnover there for State Fair as Booker lost the basketball and commits the foul. 3.5 to go. State Fair can add to this 7-point lead with something. Underneath, good feed. Ellis can't go. Tip up not there. Bernstein, though. The little guy grabs the basketball, and they're going to tie it up. And Bernstein and Schutte will grab a hold of it. The alternating arrow belongs to the Eagles with 3:20 left.
Northington in the game for CMU.
State Fair leads at 25-18, a low-scoring affair here in this first half. Seaball, moments before, now back in the ball game, and a whistle away from the basketball.
They're going to get the road runner for that foul, I believe.
Looks like Abu's going to pick it up. Be his first, team's fourth. Now the Eagles will toss it in underneath the basketball. Bad pass. Back the other way. State Fair with the basketball up and jamming it down from a runner. And that's McCoy with a highlighter there. State Fair by 9. So the crowd was about asleep from eating corn dogs and cheeseburgers from the concession stand. That woke them up. And now an air ball, and down with the rebound is Czar Smith, and he is fouled. And a turn for the better for State Fair here late in this first half.
The game's finally getting some rhythm to it. Another Central Methodist sub, number 10 in the contest, Luke Green, who's had a nice first half.
Bernstein has it. State Fair, 17 to shoot. And a travel. Unforced errors, not many tonight for Matt Brown's ball club. That's number 6 turnovers, though, in the first half. State Fair by 9. Green with the basketball for CMU. Underneath, there's a floater by Schutte, can't go, and out of bounds it flies. And State Fair back with the basketball. Just about 2 minutes left. We're in the first half of play. Bernstein and State Fair will slow the basketball game down here with a walk down the floor. Driving hard, baseline, trapped. Kick outside, Smith drives hard. To Ellis, a 3. Skims the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor. And it's picked up by a host of folks and ripped out of there as Ellis had the basketball, and a foul is going to be called. Minute 41 left. And the foul goes against Schutte of the Eagles. State Fair will toss it in. 27-18, State Fair on top. Low scoring affair. Baseline it goes. Up and under left-handed shot. Good. And there's Abu with a nice move underneath. He has 4 points. A pull-up, a 3. Skims in and out. No good by Lanes. 1 and out for the Eagles. Back comes State Fair. Bernstein on the floor. Picked up nicely. Back to Bernstein. Ball fake. Hop, skip, scoop, left-handed shot goes in. Nice move by Elijah Bernstein with 5 points. State Fair now by 13 here after being down by 6 in this ball game. Now whistle and a quick foul is going to be called on Czar Smith. Reached in there too quickly.
Christian Finley's in the game for State Fair.
Inbounds it comes to Green. State Fair's going on a nice run. Here's a 3 ball. And Lanes puts it in. And that is the first 3 tonight for the Eagles. He has 5 points. And that stops the run for State Fair. It's still, though, a 10-point lead for the Roadrunners. 30 seconds left in this first half. 17 to shoot for the Runners. Ellis on the right wing. Top the key to Smith. Surveys with 9 to shoot. Drives hard into the lane. Skips it outside. A 3 from the corner is no good. And that was put up by Jones. Rebound comes out to the Eagles. 7 to shoot. Ball goes in. Booker lays it up strong. Rebound tapped up and in as Bush gets the 2 and the putback. And that is the end of the first half of play. So State Fair was down 6-0 and came back on a big run. Had a 13-point lead at one time. Went on about a 14-0 run. And they lead it by 8, 31-23 here at the end of the first half. David, any thoughts here on Roadrunners came back strong, didn't they?
Yeah, it seemed like after the shot clock delay, they were able to get some things going by using their athleticism and turning this into a more full court, 94-foot game.
31-23 is our score here at the break, and we will take a break and be back with our halftime segment. State Fair by 8, looking to even their record this season at 1-1 if they can hold on here tonight. As you're listening to Roadrunner and watching on our website, Roadrunner Hoops. Stay with us here with more tonight.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops. There are more ways than ever to get that certificate, associate's degree, or professional credential that you've always wanted. The Fast Track Workforce Incentive Grant is a new financial aid program for those 25 and over without a bachelor's degree that make under $40,000 a year. From degrees in nursing, agriculture, and computer science to professional certificates in welding, medical coding, and dental hygiene, there are over 50 areas of study to choose from. To see if the Fast Track Incentive Grant Program works for you, contact the SFCC Admissions Office at 660-530-5833. That's the SFCC Admissions Office in Sedalia at 660-530-5833. Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
And we're back at the Davis Center. State Fair enjoying a halftime lead here, 31-23. We've had a malfunction of the shot clock, and we had that taken care of with ingenuity by Coach Paneer and Jeff Mays and Gary Meyer and everybody else. Kathy Hemme probably.
Anybody who had any ideas down there probably. And now the scoreboard is off.
It's just in a slump here tonight. Well, let's take a look at our stats, courtesy of Kathy, and State Fair with that 8-point lead. State Fair's largest lead of the night at 31-18, and the Roadrunners shooting the ball here tonight at a clip of 13 out of 30 for 43%. They are 4 out of 9 from 3 for 44%, 1 out of 2. Not many free throws here tonight for State Fair. For the Eagles, they're shooting 11 out of 32 for 34% from the field, only 1 out of 12 from three-point land for 8%, and have not been to the free throw line here tonight. State Fair's led in scoring by Dalton Gaiman has 7. Devon Ellis has 6 here tonight. 5 points for Elijah Bernstein. He had a big 3 late in this first half of play. And State Fair shooting fairly decent here, and we look at the turnovers. State Fair 6 and Eagles only 5, so not a lot there. Not a lot of fouling in this ball game either, David.
No, it's been a pretty clean game going both ways.
State Fair has a 5 rebound edge, 22-17. So ball game's gone by pretty fast here, unless the delay for just a little bit. State Fair has 6 points off of turnovers here tonight. And second chance points, State Fair 5 and the Eagles 4. Points off the bench, State Fair 9 and the Eagles 8. And State Fair with an 8-point lead at 31-18. 23 is our score. And we look at this weekend, David, and a lot of things have gone on. State Fair ladies are now 2-0 on the season. Nice win here by 60 points earlier tonight, and they look well, and they have a big game tomorrow against Kirkwood, and Kirkwood is the preseason number 1 in Division II, and they actually won the whole thing last year, didn't they?
Yes, they did, and they look like they haven't missed a beat from what I saw earlier today. So that'll be a nice measuring stick game for the Lady Roadrunners.
That'll be a 5:30 contest, and of course we'll have it on Roadrunner Hoops, as well as State Fair men back tomorrow night against Butler, and Butler's also nationally ranked, aren't they?
Yeah, they're ranked in the 20s in Division I, so that'll be another test. As it appears, Athletic Director Darren Paneer is carrying a piece of equipment out of the office, so we may have an equipment change at halftime.
Maybe bring in an old-time scoring machine from, they switched everything out and got things brand new, and sometimes they have a little kink in them, so you always want to keep your stuff you've had for 20 years and bring it back out if you need it.
Yeah, you always want to have backups to the backups because you never know what might happen.
So State Fair leads at 31-23 is our score, and David Rohrback is alongside. We talked earlier, David, that a lot of things happening, and it continues on. And talk a little bit, if you would, about the track and field, the cross country, and what they're up to here real recently, because they're on a good roll, aren't they?
They for the first time in the history of the program won the region championship for Division II, and as we talked about, they're headed to Tallahassee to run at the National Cross Country Championship for Division II. I believe that's a week from tomorrow. So both teams have had some outstanding seasons and lowered their program records, and all sorts of things done by Brad Hagedorn and his coaching staff.
That's the second year of that program, isn't it?
Yes.
That's outstanding. And you mentioned the ladies soccer program under Coach Beltrans did quite well this year too.
Yeah, they did. And shooting sports is in action right now in Wichita at their regional qualifier this weekend. So we'll have to see what they do. Wish those student athletes good luck.
Well, we continue on here as State Fair is still in the locker room talking things over, and Eagles out shooting around. State Fair leads it by a score of 31-23. You joined us late. The Eagles got out to a 6-0 lead. State Fair went on a 5-0 run, and then later clipped off 12 points in a row to go up by 13 at 31-18, and now lead it by 31-23. So it's been a game where, once, as you mentioned, David, once the State Fair kind of got things open, and there's a lot to be said about getting a rhythm in the ball game, and State Fair couldn't find that early, but when they did, they attacked with defense and then got the transition baskets.
Yeah, I think we want to play this game at a more up-tempo pace than Central Methodist probably does.
And again, State Fair is led by Dalton Gaiman's 7 points here in this first half. State Fair not shooting bad from beyond the arc, 4 out of 9, and 44%. They just haven't shot maybe that many, but they may kick that up a little bit. And the defense for the Eagles has been quite good, actually, and this is a low-scoring affair, 31-23. State Fair losing last night to Missouri Baptist, so they're trying to get even on the scoreboard season-wise, 1-1, if they can pull one out here tonight. You would see the Roadrunners back out on the floor, and we will take a break here. Stay with us, folks. The second half will be coming up. We're going to have a halftime segment here. Stay with us here on the home of the Roadrunners.
You are tuned to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Spread the word and be a Roadrunner.
Go Roadrunners!
How would you like to earn a salary while you gain industry knowledge and experience? The apprenticeship program at State Fair Community College may be just what you're looking for. Training programs are available in 1,500 occupations across 170 industries. If you're interested in being an apprentice or becoming an employer partner, email apprenticeships@sfccmo.edu or call 660-596-7135.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident, experienced water damage, or worse, have major engine problems? This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Did you know that over 12,000 people visit the Dahm Museum of Contemporary Art each year? The Dahm Museum, on the Sedalia campus of State Fair Community College, features 9 exhibition galleries and over 9,000 square feet. You'll find a permanent collection of over 1,500 pieces of art from artists spanning the last 50 years. The museum also features 3 rotating exhibits each year, so you're sure to experience something new, whether it's your first time or your 10th time visiting. Visitors are welcome to embark on self-guided tours or go on an interactive guided tour with museum staff. The Dahm Museum is open 6 days a week, Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 1 to 5 p.m. Admission is always free, and visitors are welcome to make a donation or purchase a membership at the door. For more information, visit dahmmuseum.org. That's DAUM museum.org. Or you can call 660-530-5888. Come explore the latest at the Dahm Museum of Contemporary Art. Attention high schoolers. Do you have what it takes to be a Roadrunner? State Fair Community College is home to 7 sports, including baseball, softball, women and men's soccer, women and men's basketball, and Spirit Squad. And now you could submit your information to be recruited by Roadrunner coaches. Just go to sfccmoroadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. State Fair is the perfect school to get a great education while continuing your athletic career. That's sfccmoroadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. Make plans now to be a Roadrunner. If you're a high school junior or senior, an adult looking to take a few classes, or just someone interested in learning more about State Fair, you're invited to schedule a campus tour. The tours are for individuals, families, and groups of up to 10 students. You'll learn more about State Fair's programs and services, see the Sedalia campus and the residence hall. These 90-minute tours are available Monday through Friday. For more information or to schedule your tour, go to sfccmo.edu and click the Visit SFCC link in the admissions menu. Or you can call the Student Services Office at 660-530-5833 to schedule a tour by phone. We'll see you on campus soon at State Fair Community College. Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. You are tuned to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Spread the word and be a Roadrunner.
Go Roadrunners!
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search one word, Roadrunner Hoops. Go Roadrunners! You are tuned to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Spread the word and be a Roadrunner.
Go Roadrunners! State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search one word, Roadrunner Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
And we're back here at the Davis Center State Fair with a 31-23 lead as we get ready to begin the second half of play here at the Davis Center on the campus of State Fair Community College. Glad to have you along, folks, on a Friday night as State Fair taking on the Eagles, Central Methodist, the JV ball club, State Fair in the white, and the Eagles in the dark green as we start play here. Bernstein, a quick three. It's no good. Rebounding foul against State Fair, and we're underway here in the second half. State Fair with only 6 turnovers in the first half. The Eagles only 5. A clean ball game, not many fouls whatsoever. Low scoring affair. Booker with the basketball, trying to cut into this 8-point State Fair lead. Lanes will shoot a deep three. The lefty nails it. And quickly, it's a 5-point ball game. It's Tanner Lane's second three ball of the night. He has 8 points. State Fair with the basketball. Gaiman has it on the left side. Top the key. Bernstein will try a three, and he's got it.
That's a big answer.
That's a second three ball by Elijah Bernstein, the freshman out of Missouri City, Texas, and State Fair back up by 8. Prater, nice gift, and he gives it up nicely to Cannon Schutte. Schutte with the lay-in, he has 8. And State Fair's lead of 6 at 34-28. So we come out with some offense on both sides here. State Fair working on the left side of the floor here at the Davis Center. Ellis will get tied up at the left elbow. Bernstein, the point guard, sets the play, 5 to shoot. Gaiman will with 1 on the clock. Off the back and then over the backboard, out of bounds, and it goes back to the Eagles. 18-11 to go in the ball game. State Fair by 6. Roadrunners with a disappointing loss last night against Missouri Baptist JV, trying to even the score here tonight. And Central Methodist up for the task here tonight. So far, close ball game, down low, and a slam with a right hand goes down by Austin Prater. And Prater with an emphatic slam with the right hand. State Fair lead of 8 at the half has been cut to 4. That's Prater's first 2 points of the ball game. He says, hello, here I am. A high off the board shot, no good that time by McCoy. Down with the rebound. The Eagles have a chance to cut this to a 3, maybe a 1-point ball game. No, instead, down with the rebound off the missed shot is Jules McCoy. State Fair holds on to that 4-point lead. Driving hard, kick out into the out of bounds. Nobody there on the bad pass and a turnover for State Fair.
Abu is back in the contest, along with Zara Smith for the Roadrunners.
State Fair has been in the man-to-man all night. And Booker goes against Smith. Gets a screen. Give and go. Now Green has it. And he gives it away and turns it over to State Fair. Nifty move. That was Bernstein to block it away into the corner. Gaiman, ball fake, drives hard, hangs, left-handed shot is no good, rolls around and filters off to the right side. Prater down with the rebound, drives hard, slams in, charge is called, and Prater went head-on collision and down for State Fair. Went Czar Smith, and he's back up and he's ready to go. Prater picks up his third personal foul. That's a big foul for him. State Fair has missed some close shots. One by Gaiman moments ago, just hung on the rim, wouldn't fall. Ellis. Gaiman looks for a screen, now drives hard, hop skip, and puts it in with the right hand. Nice move. The lefty goes right, and Gaiman in the ball game with 9. Prater for 3. Got it. State Fair will have to come out on the wings because the Eagles are starting to shoot it up from the outside. It's a 3-point ball game, 36-33. Last night, State Fair had an 8-point lead midway through the second half and let that get away. (36-33) Roadrunners on top. State Fair led at 31-23 at the break. Bad pass, turnover. Back the other way with numbers. Give and go. Nifty move. And denied that time. Nicely done by Abu. State Fair dodges a bullet. Back the other way, up by 3. Bernstein, bullet pass. Ellis in the corner. Got it. Devon Ellis with 9 points. He and Dalton Gaiman, each with 9 to lead the way for State Fair tonight, now with a 6-point lead. Driving hard, left-handed scoop, no. Rebound swatted away by Ellis. Nice move defensively. A walk-up 3 by Green, got it. Luke Green makes it a 3-point ball game. And again, the Eagles are beginning to shoot it very well from the outside. Ellis pulls up. He can't get it to go. Out of bounds it goes. And it stays with State Fair.
McCoy back in the contest for the Roadrunners. Coach Brown is searching for the right combination.
Inbounds now. Driving hard. Cut off, now holding up. Gives the ball up to Ellis. Back it goes to Smith. He nails it inside the arc. Smith now with 5. He had a 3 in the first half. Gets a 2. State Fair by 5. Green nicely hangs, shoots and scores. And Luke Green is an athlete, folks. Nice move athletically. He has 9. And State Fair back to only a 3-point lead. 14-20 left in the ball game. State Fair and White working the ball around. Outside 3s, no good that time by Smith. Picked up by Green. Here's a one-on-one. Green wants to go up. Left-handed scoop, no. Followed up nicely with the left hand. And he can't get it to go. That's Eris Bush. And Bush is fouled and will go to the line. Bush got it.
Dalton Gaiman back in the game for State Fair to add some offensive punch.
Gaiman's got 9. Ellis has 9. And that is Bush. He's got 4, and the lead is down to 1. State Fair with an 8-point lead at the break. Lead it by 1, under 14 to go. State Fair working it around the perimeter. Now driving hard. Bullet pass, Gaiman. Lefty 3 is no good. And nothing but Eagles on the glass, and down, and a chance to grab the lead comes Central Methodist. 13:35 left in the ball game. State Fair by 1. At the beak, 13 to shoot for the Eagles. Weaving his way, lanes. A right-handed hook goes in that time by Schutte. Schutte's in double figures, and State Fair, folks, is down by 1. A 9-point run here in the second half for the Eagles, and the Roadrunners' 8-point lead at break is evaporated. Top the key 3, Bernstein, no good. 1 and out again for State Fair, getting beat on the glass. Coach Adams says, let's kick it up here a notch. For the Eagles, driving hard, kick outside. There's Green, a 3, got it. That is the second 3 ball for Luke Green. Matt Brown wants a timeout. State Fair at one time up by 8, now trailed by 4. 12:43 to go in this ball game here at the Davis Center. There is a 60-second timeout. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more. State Fair trails by 4 with 12:43 to go in this ball game.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy. We do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experience water damage or worse, have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops.
State Fair with the basketball down by 4 on a nice run by the Eagles here in this second. Now illegal screen against State Fair. And things not going well for Matt Brown's ball club, unraveling here in this midway portion of the second half of play. Luke Green with the basketball. He's had a great ball game. Glides in, kick outside. Underneath, wide open. And back door was wide open. Shooting now with 12. State Fair trails by 6. On a nice run here in the second half. Outscoring State Fair by 14 points here in the second half. State Fair driving the basketball. And another error. State Fair with another turnover. That's 9 here. And Coach Brown wants another timeout. Trying to steady things down. The momentum is in the way of Central Methodist. They are rolling here in the second half. 12 minutes to go in the ball game. And Central Methodist, the JV ball club, leads State Fair 47-41. And we'll be back right after this.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experience water damage or worse, have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch the Roadrunners online at SFCCMORoadrunners.com.
Back in the Davis Center, and David Rohrback, what's gone wrong here?
Central Methodist came out and shot the ball well to open the half, and they've erased that halftime lead quickly.
Yeah, it's been the momentum change here in the second half. State Fair has missed some shots, have turned the ball over. But as you mentioned, David, great shooting here by the Eagles, and State Fair needs something defensively here and get this momentum back. There's a good start there. The ball is batted out of bounds, that time by Smith. Inbounds it comes, 18 to shoot for the Eagles. And Green will. He's a good shooter from the outside. That one hits the back of the rim. Rebound comes down to Smith for State Fair. And rolling in and a quick shot, but getting something done on the drive that time was McCoy, and he will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 as Jules was fouled on the drive. The sophomore 6'4" out of Fort Washington, Maryland, to the free throw line for State Fair. And the first is no good. Not a lot of free throws in this ball game by either ball club. And McCoy looking for the second of 2. It is short. He goes 0 for 2. Down with the rebound, Central Methodist. 11:30 to go in this ball game. State Fair needs a stop, down by 6. Mertz has it. Give and go. Finds Bush. Cut off. Green will shoot the 3. Got it. Somebody's got to get on Luke Green. That is his third 3-ball, David. He's got 15 points.
And we talked about the importance of defending the 3 early. And it's come on to be a key factor.
Driving hard and making the basket is Czar Smith. He has 7 points. And State Fair, their lead at one time of 8. Now they trail by 7. Right baseline shot is no good that time by Schutte. Down with the rebound. Maybe State Fair can go on a run here. McCoy has it outside to Bernstein. Looking for something, driving hard. And maybe walking, no foul first. Thought maybe Czar Smith may have traveled, but he was fouled. And that'll be the third team foul on the Eagles. And fouls are starting to mount up just a little bit here in the second half. State Fair will toss it in. Down by 7 at the 10:36 mark. Inbounds comes out to Ellis. Now finds McCoy, drives hard, scoops it up. Out of bounds it goes. Stays with State Fair. 11 to shoot. McCoy goes down hard. Now Bernstein has it. Gives it up to McCoy, and he nails a 3. That's big. Gets State Fair some momentum back in the ball game. Now trails by 4. 50-46, State Fair has it.
Need to string some stops together.
Now the Eagles will toss it in. Fourth team foul. That goes against McCoy for State Fair. Booker has it at the top. A lefty 3 put up is no good that time by Lanes. Down with the rebound, State Fair. Lazy pass. Booker with a steal. Drives hard. Bows his neck. Charges. Nope. They're going to call a foul against State Fair. Thought maybe Booker, as he lowered his shoulder, may have drawn a charge, but no. And State Fair will pick up the foul. Foul goes against Czar Smith. That'll be his second. Team foul number 5 against the Roadrunners. 9:55 left in the ball game. State Fair trails 50-46 here.
Timeout Central Methodist.
And we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to talk about it. 9:55 left. State Fair trails by 4. And let's visit with these folks here on the home of the Roadrunners.
To the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy. We do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
David Rohrbeck, Al McCurdy with you on a Friday night here at State Fair Community College. State Fair trails it by a score of 50-46. And after the timeout, Central Methodist will toss it in, up by 4. Outside 3 ball as the Booker looks at it, doesn't take the shot. Good defense on the perimeter by State Fair. Shot clock at 15 as the Eagles work it to the right side. Against this man-to-man pressure for State Fair, Green. Give and go, finds Flies, right side is Lanes. 2 to shoot. And Flies will. Skims in and out, no good. Bernstein down with the rebound. Good defensive stand for State Fair. And still the second straight turnover for the Roadrunners. And so the Eagles will toss it back in. Just finding it hard to get any rhythm in the second half, David, as the turnovers continue to mount up here.
Yeah, you've got to get some stops and get some baskets.
Green's had some baskets here tonight, leads the way. Prater with a ball rejected nicely that time by Endie. Back the other way in the corner. There's Ellis for the 3. It's no good. Rebound by Endie. Out of bounds it goes. And the ball goes over to Central Methodist with 8:54 to go. Clock running here. Eagles by 4. Into the corner now. Spreading the basketball around the corner. There's Green. He floats, shoots, and goes in. That's shooter's touch for Green. Hung on forever. And Luke Green was 17. He's out of Boonville, Missouri. State Fair trails by 6 now with the basketball. Driving hard, hangs in the air, shoots no good, that time by Smith. And Czar Smith to the line. He shot off to the right, and he will go to the line. Smith will shoot 2.
They clean up some perspiration inside the restricted area.
Smith is a 6'3" freshman out of Woodbridge, Virginia. For Matt Brown's ball club, let's see what he does from the line. First one is just a little bit strong. Smith gets another one. Abu back into the lineup for State Fair. Gaiman as well. Gaiman's been out for quite a lengthy time here, David. He's had 9 points in the ball game. Now back on the floor. Second one no good that time. 0 for 2 for Smith. And State Fair cannot find a basket here one way or the other. State Fair scoring only 15 points in this second half. 8 minutes to go in this ball game. Green has had a great night. Drives in outside the Booker. 7 to shoot. Booker instead pass. Back to Booker. It goes at right baseline. Shot no good by Schutte. And then the follow-up is up and good. Lane's now with 10. He's in double figures. State Fair trails by 8. Gaiman. Ellis. Green with near steal, and that's also in there nicely with Saba and Seaball rather. And now there's a foul and a reach in. Stops the clock with 7:24 to go. Team foul number 5. Each team now with 5 team fouls. And for Seaball, that's number 2 for him. And State Fair will toss it in. 20 on the shot clock. Gaiman has it on the right elbow. Gliding through, nifty move by Ellis. Too strong. And the rebound, flat-footed, put out by Schutte. Back the other way, Booker. Lanes has it, hangs in the air, rejected. Now ball on the floor. Bodies dive for it. Still diving for it. Still diving for it. And now finally they're going to call a jump ball, which actually, David, they could have done that a long time ago.
They just kept.
They avoided some injury there, but.
Abu was down there with another Roadrunner down there battling for it. And we're going to need a towel to wipe up some more perspiration. Makes sense after all the bodies rolling around on the floor trying to secure that basketball.
It took an eternity for the tie ball to be called, and now it goes. Possession arrow belongs to the Eagles. We'll toss it in. 15 on the shot clock, they say. Now they change it to 20, where it should be. And Green, now Seaball will toss it in. Back to Green, open. The sharpshooter shoots and scores. Luke Green with 20 points. That is 4 3-balls for Luke Green out of Boonville, Missouri. And State Fair trails by 11. Gaiman didn't look for the pass. Turnover again for State Fair. Too many here tonight. Now Green up and rejected and swatted out of bounds. But saved right into the hands of Lanes. Puts it up and he misses. Back the other way. Schutte has it. He can't get it to go. Saved to Lanes, a 3. Off the rim, no good. Batted out to Lanes again. And Green will have it back up. He'll shoot a 3. Off to the right, no good. Gaiman down with a rebound, stolen away. And just the Eagles are playing too quick, too fast for State Fair. And another turnover for the Roadrunners here. 14-8 in the second half. Under 6 to go. State Fair down by 11. Their biggest deficit of the night. And Booker and the Eagles trying to add to that here. 12 to shoot. Booker has it with 5. Still with the basketball with 3. Shoots a left-handed hook, no good. And Gaiman down with the rebound. Maybe too much handling of the ball that time by Booker. State Fair with the basketball. Down by 11, weaving into the lane, out of bounds. And yet another turnover for State Fair. State Fair's, they're playing with energy, David, but reckless energy. There's no control out there right now.
Yeah, you've got to have control. That thing is, Coach Brown will go back to the bench and bring in three fresh players.
State Fair in full court pressure now. Under 5.5 left in this ball game. State Fair had an 8-point lead at the break. 31-23 on a nice roll to end the first half. But it's been all Central Methodist JVs here in the second half. Lanes can't go now about the Booker, and he throws it. The first foul is going to be called underneath. That goes against State Fair.
The 6th team foul on the Roadrunner, so one more will set Central Methodist up for the 1-1.
Nate Pericles gets the foul, just entered the ball game. Closing in at the 5-minute mark. The Eagles working the clock a little bit here. 10 to shoot. And a whistle and the collision underneath.
I think they're going to get the Roadrunners. I think it's Pericles with another foul.
And so the ball will go. That is a 7th team foul, so State Fair will, with their 7th foul, will put the Eagles into the 1-1. And the first of 1 and bonus is no good by Schutte. Down with the rebound is Pericles. Weaves his way through traffic. Bullet pass right side. Goes to Smith into the corner. Ellis will pull up for 3. No good. Tap in. Nearly a tap in slam by Pericles, but out of bounds it goes. Clock at 4:44 to go. State Fair having a tough time here with the junior varsity Eagles who are playing well, especially Luke Green. Handling the basketball into the corner. 3-ball put up by Schutte. Maybe a quick shot, but Green down with a rebound at 6 foot. And batted away. Turnover by the Eagles. Back the other way comes State Fair. A 3-on-3. Weaving in. Left-handed scoop out of control, but fouled and out of bounds. Falling down, being fouled. And Booker will pick up the foul, I believe. And back to the free throw line will be the State Fair Roadrunners. And this time back there is McCoy. He'll try it again.
You got to have these to get some points scored with the clock stopped.
First shot is good.
They should have been starting Christian Finley, number 1. Just saying. No, seriously, he's starter material. And they haven't even played him.
Shot is good. That's 10 points for McCoy. And with 4:20 to go, State Fair is down by 9. Green with it, looks for a screen. Bullet pass, it comes to the right side. Wide open 3-ball put up by Bush, no good. Rebound State Fair. Looking to run here. Maybe with some control into the corner. McCoy, a 3-ball is put up by him and he scores. That's a 2 instead. Give him 12 points. And State Fair now is within 7. 3:48 to go. McCoy falls down, controls the dribble, lays it up and in. Nobody picks up Jermaine Booker, his first 2 points of the ball game. So we're under 3.5 to go. State Fair down by 9. Again, a shot by McCoy, no good. And a rebounding foul is going to be called underneath. And this goes against CMU as well. And State Fair will go to the free throw line as Nate Pericles, the sophomore, 6'8", out of Brooklyn, New York, to the line for State Fair. Roadrunners trail by 9, 59-50, 3:22 to go in this ball game. Pericles, a little short there. And it goes back to the Eagles.
Roadrunners, it's more full court pressure.
State Fair is going to have to do it with defense and turn the turnovers into transition points if they can. There goes Prater. Nice move. He scores and he's got a chance for an and 1. And Prater has played a great ball game. That is points number 6 and 7, but he's really handled the ball very well here tonight. And tries for point number 8 for him. His club up by 11 and maybe 12. If Prater can knock this one in.
Christian Finley back in the game for State Fair.
And the shot by Prater's no good, so the 2 points is it. roaring down the floor, and attempting one is Trey Jones, and he is tripped up right at the end and falls down, and he is fouled. Goes close to the Spirit Squad there. Exactly 3 minutes left in this ball game. And the Roadrunners trail by 11. Make it 10 as Jones gets on the scoreboard. That's his first point. 6'3" freshman out of Little Rock, Arkansas says, how do you do, to the Davis Center with the first of two. And he gets the second one. Perfect 2 out of 2 for Trey Jones. Makes it a 9-point ball game. Under 3 to go. Booker handling the basketball. Scoots on the floor. Gives it up to Prater, and Prater walks with it. And good defense there for State Fair. Not many turnovers for the Eagles here tonight. Only 6 turnovers for that ball club.
Luke Green just checked back in the game. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times.
Luke Green with 20 points to lead all scorers here. Nice move. Baseline drive, and a foul is going to be called against Kanan Schutte. And McCoy is going to try to shake it off. Momentarily injured on the play. Maybe get poked in the eye, looks like. So there's a injury timeout here. As it looks like Jules McCoy is being attended to. Maybe a towel on his head. I don't know if he broke some skin there or not. It was fouled pretty hard there, and we'll sit this one out. We'll get a sub in for Matt Brown here momentarily as State Fair trails at 61-52. 2:41 left in this ball game. Lady Roadrunners won earlier, 89-29 to go to 2-0 on the season. So State Fair Ladies off to a good start. McCoy still suffering from an injury to his left eye or his forehead. I can't tell. He does have a towel covering his face and getting some attention there medically.
The athletic trainers got the gloves on, so there must be some
blood.
Yep.
So action now. They're going to wipe up. Must be some spots of blood on the floor. They're going to wipe that up, and we'll be going here momentarily. State Fair led this ball game at the break, 31-23. After being down early, 6-0, Roadrunners went on a 5-0 run to make it 6-5, and then later in that first half, went on a 14-0 run and went on to an 8-point lead at the break at 31-23. But it's been all Central Methodist JV Eagles here in the second half. At one time, an 11-point lead several times, but now it's at 9, 2:41 left. As the medical staff is attending to Julius McCoy, who was fouled hard and has an injured left forehead, and he is being attended to.
Coach Hopkins is out there trying to assist with the getting the blood up off the floor.
So we've had some timeouts here tonight. A couple by the clock, not by the operators, but by the clock. Operators are good. Clock had a bad time there for a while. They got some assistant clock work in, and that's working good. Now we've had an injury timeout here, and the main thing is that Jules McCoy is okay. Not sure if he'll be back in this ball game or not, but he's a gamer. He may be. State Fair needs his playing if he can return.
Looks like Dalton Games is going to shoot shoot the free throws. I assume Central Methodist gets to pick anybody off our bench since it was an injury. So, shoot the free throws.
Well, Dalton Gaiman is a good one for State Fair. He's a lefty. He's a good shooter. 9 points, looking for number 10 right here. Trying to cut the Eagle lead down to 8, and there it is. Gaiman with 10. 61-53. Still some time for the Roadrunners. 2:41 left, and Gaiman hits the second one. So State Fair, can they come back? They're down by 7, closing in at 2:30 to go. There's Luke Green, though. He's got the basketball, gives it up, and turns it over. Good defense for State Fair. Right in the middle, Jones hurries it up, out to Bernstein, a 3. Got it. Bernstein with his third 3 ball, and State Fair within 4 all of a sudden. So after the injury timeout, State Fair on a 5-0 run to get back in the ball game. 2:16 left, and the Eagles lead by 4, 61-57, and fouled on the play. And going to the free throw line is Rudy Flies, and he will shoot too. Five points for Rudy here, looking for number 6. He's got it, and the lead is 6. And a timeout on the floor. 2:16 left in this ball game. It's been back and forth, but so far the Eagles have held on to their big run here in the second half. State Fair trails 63-57, and we're back right after this.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
Back at the Davis Center, we're going to hang on here. 2:16 left in this ball game. And State Fair at one time down by 11. Well, actually a couple of different times. Now trail it by 6, and with the basketball can cut it to 4, maybe 3. Driving in hard, left-handed hook, no good. And nearly a foul by Ellis, who came in strong, but rebound is pulled down by Prater. So State Fair on a 1 and out, couldn't go. And now it's down to 2 minutes left. Booker. Bullet pass to Prater, out of bounds it goes, and it stays with CMU here with 1:57 to go. There's Green, he's been the player of the game. Handling the basketball. Goes right side to Lanes. 9 to shoot. Eagles taking the air out of the ball a little bit here. 1:40 left. Now 3 to shoot. Booker needs to shoot. He does. Goes up a prayer. And it bangs off the rim after slamming the backboard. Back the other way. Weaving through traffic. Blitzing his way. Shoot and scoring. And a foul. And one for Zara Smith, who just blew down the court to score and one to the line. Cuts the lead to 4, 63-59. Now Smith can make this a 3-point ball game. 1:29 left. Missed rebound. Ellisville puts it up. He's fouled. And we'll see what Devon Ellis can do from the free throw line. State Fair has not been that productive on the line here tonight. That's really cost them in this ball game, as well as some numerous turnovers here late.
Prater just picked up the foul. That's his 5th.
And that's a big foul for the Eagles. Prater's played a good ball game. And Ellis misses. That's 3 misses in a row for State Fair. Going to need those points sooner or later, David. State Fair down by 4. Ellis's next one, it's no good. That's 0 for 4 the last 2 times down for State Fair on the line. And that's what the Roadrunners are down by 4. Lanes has it at the top of the key. Clock weaving down. 1:10 to go. State Fair trails by 4. Eagles with the basketball. Open in the corner. Shot is good. That's put up by Kanan Schutte. And that is a big shot there. Makes it a 6-point ball game. Smith weaves in and fouled. And Lanes didn't think he fouled, but he is called for one. And that is number 4 for Lanes after Prater's already fouled out. Not many fouls in the first half, but there's been a bunch here in the second. Back to the free throw line. Can State Fair connect from the line? Czar Smith is there, and his first is good. Makes it a 5-point ball game. State Fair will get a timeout after this one. And it's good. 9 points for Smith. State Fair trails by 4. 53.7 to go here at the Davis Center. We have us a ball game. Stay with us, folks, here on the home of the Roadrunners.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
Back at the Davis Center. Roadrunners trail by 4, and the Eagles with the basketball. State Fair in full court, man-to-man pressure, trapping pressure, and
Timeout Central Methodist.
Saved the day. Looked like maybe a turnover, but Brian Adams with the timeout. Coach there for the JV ball club. 53.7. We keep it here, of course. State Fair by 8 at the break. Trail it by 4. Down one time, but down by 11. It's strange things happen early in the season, doesn't it, David? I mean, you just looking for some kind of combination. If you're Coach Brown, trying to find the right scheme of things, the right chemistry. Sometimes it's kind of tough early in the season.
And you can practice all you want, but it's different when the lights are on and the scoreboard's on and there are people watching.
So we'll see what happens here after the timeout. Eagles will try to get it in. State Fair with some good pressure on the inbounds here.
Only one timeout for each team left. That could be crucial in the last 53 seconds here.
Long pass. Green has it like a wide receiver. And he's triple teamed. And he's fouled. Had to be somebody open, but Green couldn't find any room at all to pass the basketball. And the sharpshooter goes to the free throw line. And if you're the Eagles, that's who you want there. Both teams in the double bonus, so Green will shoot 2. Already with 20 points here tonight. The freshman out of Boonville misses.
You have to box out here if you're a road runner. Can't give up an offensive rebound.
48 seconds left. Green, second. Good. Luke Green, 21 points. State Fair trails by 5. Bernstein for a 3. Got it. He's been great tonight. 14 points for Elijah Bernstein. He has 4 3 balls. And State Fair within 2 with 42 seconds to go. (66-64) here at the Davis Center. Good ball game going on. Stay with us.
Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
66-64. Eagles on top of State Fair here tonight. State Fair is led in scoring. Elijah Bernstein, who just had a 3 ball, has 14 points. Jules McCoy has 13 before he was injured. 11 points for Dalton Gaiman, 9 for Devin Ellis in the ball game. So State Fair trails by 2. And Eagles with the basketball. Here we go. Comes to Booker, not trapped. It's 1-on-1. And he'll go against Trey Jones. He goes inside the green. He is triple teamed. Gets it out of trouble. Head to Booker. Wide open in the corner. Whip it out. Working the clock. 25 seconds to go in the ball game. State Fair trails by 2. Lanes has it on the right side, guarded by Gaiman. Looks for a screen. 6 to shoot for the Eagles. 16 in the ball game. Booker has it with 3 to shoot. Backs up, shoots a 3. Not there. Tapped up and an over the back foul is going to be called. And a block out and a foul is going to be called underneath. And it looks like Green will go to the line. The foul could have gone either way. It could have been maybe Green over the top, but he got pushed out and he goes to the line. 9 seconds left. Eagles up by 2. And Green, 1 for 2 last time there. Calmly swishes the first. This one would make it a 2-possession ball game. 9.3 to go. And it goes in. 23 points for Luke Green. State Fair down by 4. 6 seconds to go. Into the corner. Gaiman drives in, and he jams it down. Uncontested, 3 seconds to go. And it's a 2-point ball game. State Fair may need a quick foul here. And it goes out of bounds. 3.1 to go. And with 3.1 seconds to go, there's a timeout on the floor. That's it for timeouts, isn't it?
Yep. Nobody has any left.
And they shouldn't with 3 seconds to go in the game. Pretty well timed out, isn't it? 68-66. Central Methodist JV Eagles on top of State Fair. Roadrunners are threatening to go 0-2 to start the season, David, and that's not the way Coach Brown wanted it.
And you got Butler in here tomorrow night.
So now they correct the clock to 2.8. 2.8 to go. State Fair trails 68-66 after leading at the break 31-23. It's been a game of spurts, but quite frankly, State Fair has been outplayed in this second half. State Fair with some untimely turnovers in this second half. Some timely shooting, though, by the Eagles, especially Luke Green, who has 23 here tonight. Kanan Schutte with 14. He's played well on the base. State Fair, meanwhile, has been led by Elijah Bernstein's 14 points on 4 3 balls. So here we go. 2.8 seconds to go. State Fair with the basketball. Can they tie it up? Gaiman outside, a 3 ball for the win. It goes in! It goes in! And Tazar Smith gets mobbed at center court. A 30-footer for Smith at the gun. And State Fair wins it 69-68 in a cliffhanger. And those that hung around are rewarded with a terrific ball game here as Smith gets the final three from 30 feet out, ends up with 12 points in the ball game. 69-68. State Fair goes to 1-1 on the season and will play Butler tomorrow night here as the State Fair wins it here tonight. 69-68. Zara Smith with a winner right at the gun. For David, I'm Al. Hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Good night from the Davis Center.